What's going on YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $56,118. I want to start out here on the 1 day time frame, and I'm going to point out some key areas that we need to continue to hold as support and also what we may be looking at for resistance. So if you guys get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated, and let's dig into this. So what I want to do is do the 1 day first here, guys. So these are going to be 1 day candles, and then we're going to get into the 4 hour as well, so I can show you a little bit more detail. Main thing we're looking at right here for Bitcoin is to hold as support. My main area is going to be roughly, say the main area is about $53,080, and this is our previous high right in this area. And guys, what we're trying to do is get over top of that and at least turn that into support. So we've gotten over top of that, and now what we would want is to continue to be able to build a base on top of that if we went that low. Okay, so that's going to be the first area that I'm paying attention to, and I also want to keep an eye on this red downtrend line. So we broke out through it. Sometimes you can get a back test of it, but we have not gotten that back test as of now. So down in this range, guys, I'd say about that 53,000, even down, we'd call it to about that $50,000 range if we got a deeper correction or retracement from the area that we were just previously at, around 57,885. So that's going to be the resistance area that we need to get over top of now, and that's also going to correlate, I would say, with $60,000, that round psychological number. That's going to be a big area for us, and if we can get over top of that, guys, it's going to be challenging $65,000, our previous all-time high, and above that it would be blue sky breakouts. So right now we're also trading up above our 200 moving average, which is good on the daily time frame. Our relative strength is at 66 right now. So with it being at 66, guys, we still have room to continue to move to the upside if we can get it. You can see here on the relative strength, there are some pumps that we get when we can get up into the 90s. Okay, so 80 to 90, and right now we're sitting at about 66.54. So even this area here, if we could hold, as we'll call it, even $56,000, and basically we don't get a ton of sell-off today, that could be enough to lead us to those upper levels. Okay, right now, if we take a look here on the 1 day time frame at our cipher, we do have red dots up here, so we do have those warnings. The height of our waves here got to around 61. Money flow still in the green, and VWAP is negative 0.03. So we want to see that start moving back to the upside there. So we do have a little bit of a warning sign right up in this range, maybe potentially cooling down a little bit, but we're going to have to see where this candle closes today and what type of volume. If it's a weaker volume, then most likely we're going to get that next push to the upside. If it's a little bit heavier, we may have to test some of these areas to the downside. So if we get into the 4 hour time frame now, just give you guys a little bit more detail here. What we're looking to hold is the higher lows. You guys know I'm big on the trend and just following the higher lows. So you can see here, higher low, and we've just put them in higher low, just working our way up here. So this higher low here, and now what we're trying to find is another higher low, trying to find support on top of about 55,768 is going to be an area, and you can see we're almost testing that now. Relative strength on the 4 hours is going to be at 53 right now. If we take a look at our cipher on the 4, VWAP to the downside, we're at negative 16.91. Money flow still is in the green, but moving to the downside a little bit there. Wave height that we did get up to is around 86 before we started to sell off a little bit here. And we did get up to almost $58,000. So having a little bit of a sell off here, and what we want to continue to do, see these higher lows coming in. If that starts to get broken, then most likely we're going to come down and test some of these lower levels here, guys. That's basically what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to continue to ride this position and see what we can do in the days to come here. God bless you all. Take care.